So it is no surprise that MiHoYo games usually are some of the top grossing games of every month since the beginning of time, which is about 2, 3 years ago. But it's nice to see some diversity once in a while. And right now, number two game, we have a game called Love and Deepspace being at an overwhelming 42.2 million grossing revenue worldwide. This is actually pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. Usually these kind of games, I don't expect them to be super crazy, but Love and Deepspace is actually doing something right if it's looking at 42.2 million revenue for that month. Now, it could be because of an anniversary or a big event or whatever. I never played the game, but it's just very interesting to see how a game that's mainly gacha focused on male characters can be surprisingly doing this well. The last time I've heard of a full-on male character game was a game called, I believe, Tales of Food or something like that, which was many years ago. And that game didn't really take off as well as I thought. It probably got like a couple million, maybe like very low on the revenue side or whatever. But this time around, we have a game that's in the 8-digit line. Now, that's actually a lot for a male-only gacha character game. So what does this mean? It means that a lot of females probably are enjoying this game for whatever reason, characters, gameplay, or whatever. But it also could mean guys are playing as well too. Now, I want to say the primary focus of this game are for females because if we look at games where there are just only female characters like Nikkei, Blue Archive, Azure Lane, these kind of games where there's only female specific characters, most of the time the fans are going to be males. So using this kind of knowledge, and since this game is mainly dominated by male characters, I want to say most of the player base are going to be females. So this is an untapped market right here. I feel like not a lot of gacha games try to be catering towards female audiences, whereas most of them try to cater towards the male audience because it's easier. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people do think like if you think gaming, most of the time people do focus on the guy aspect because if we look at gaming since the beginning of time, there probably is I don't have the specifics on it, but I want to say a good portion of the gamers are going to be males, and since males are attracted to females most of the time, they're probably going to focus on making characters that cater towards male needs, in this case females, especially the ones that are with good proportions, we'll say. So Love and Deepspace, this game, I didn't look too much into it. I want to say like I dug a couple of pictures or whatever, but I want to say is a, I guess, dating sim game, I guess, because you play as a female character, you can design them how you want, and you roll gacha units that are male specifics right here. It has that really standard guide trope, especially the ones in Asia, where if you guys don't know, a lot of the, I guess, ideal characteristics for a guy in Asia is very similar to these kind of builds right here. Tall, very big frame, but not like bulky or like fat, but it's just very like volumized on top of being very long and wide and all this stuff. And then of course we always have to have the anime face, the very small, slim, V-shaped face. Everything about the characters in this game are basically what is considered the ideal look of a male in Asia. So if we have a whole game designed for this kind of characteristic stuff, you're basically looking at what you would call a fantasy world for females. So no surprise here, assuming there is a standard banner. If you guys are playing this game, feel free to tell me and let me know why this banner in particular made so much on the month of June, right? No, July. Sorry, July. Because I really want to know. They must be doing something right. And if they're doing something right with the whole catering towards female audiences, that must mean there must be more along the way. Because right here, from what I see, I don't see too many games that are focused towards female audiences. Like there's another one right here as well too, Light and Night. Like this one made 16.5 million last month, 8.2 million. It's still a lot. This game is also doing extremely well. Maybe we have more down here as well too. I want to say the one with like probably Chinese flags or whatever. Here's another one, I think. Tears of Themis. I want to say that's the one right here. Like there are a couple here, but it's just Love and Deepspace is doing something right if it's making this much money for a female target audience game. So I want to know if you guys are playing. I doubt you guys are playing because I think most of my viewers are EN and they're playing Azure Lane, which are probably guys. So unless you're a guy that's playing a game, hey, I'm not judging. But if anyone wants to tell me why in particular this month they made a lot, then go for it. Because the fact that it beat out Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. Now I get it. There aren't popular banners or whatever those months. I get it. Everyone went to Zenless Zone Zero and dumped all their money there. But being number 2 or being up here in general with like the high to mid 8-digit range is a lot, and it's really, really impressive. So let me know if you guys have the details. Otherwise, if we do get more of a female audience target games, actually it'd be kind of crazy. But I want to say these kind of games are mainly aimed towards like the Asian female audiences. Because I think if this game right here, Love and Deepspace, came to the West, I don't think much people would play it. Because I want to say how people view. So let's say if this game came to the West, how us Westerners view like the average good-looking like male is much different of how people view the good average-looking male in the East. Like in the West, it's similar. Don't get me wrong, but like tall, like six-pack, big arms, big shoulders. It's like the generic thing, right? But over here, there's not much emphasis on having like a very, very small, like V-shaped face. As long as like everything else is there, like rugged face, like beards and stuff, that's what like a majority of Westerners and stuff consider to be like the average looking or whatever. But anyways, though, enough rambling. If you guys know, let me know why this game did so well last month. It's always nice to see like unknown games out of nowhere just go boom, boom, boom and make it to the top. Because most of the games on here on this list are games I already know of. So just seeing this game right here is just like, wow, that's crazy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm out of here. See you guys in the next video.